has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission. To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been accounted for.
Ah, shit.
Yep.
I remember how we beat it last time.
Yep. Oh, and you have to stop it. There's a time limit here.
There is?
Yes, look at the clock, buddy.
11 minutes?
Yeah.
Or 12 minutes, rather?
Take it down now.
Good hits, good hits. Oh!
Oh, yeah, he's got a real gun. Alright, go on and take down that real gun if you can.
That's the railgun that I was shooting at, right?
Yes. This one right here. Get it. Get it. Get it.
I'm cheesing it. Die, damn it. Alright, it's down.
Alright, good.
Alright. There's another one.
Remember, it's also corrupted, so fire arrows will do effective damage as well.
Good call. Alright.
You're in the middle. Oh, good. Oh, it's down, it's down, it's down. Got him.
Nice. Okay. That's good damage.
Yep, alright. Concentrate back on that rail gun.
Oh, hunter's arrows. Hold on.
Out of the way! Never seen so many machines.
Take them out first!
Oh, you got other machines inbound.
Other machines?
You got corruptors. Alright, you're corrupted and your shield is gone. Get to the high ground if you can. Alright. Oh, it's burnt. Oh, it's damaged.
Alright, good damage.
Yep. Oh no! Use your full heal. This again. There you go. Alright, it should be done.
We've taken out the corrupted.
We are life takers and machine breakers all.
Okay. You should heal. You can.
Alright, I'm back up.
Okay. Still got one rail going on the left. Right there. Oh, it's smooth. Got it.
Got it.
Alright, move.
I'm moving.
Hey, you're doing good, buddy.
Alright, railgun's down.
Both railguns are down. Try and knock out those machine guns if you can.
Time I've got left. I'll do this.
You're stuck. There you go. Alright, get behind that column if you can.
Watch it, Aloy. More machines.
All of you, focus on the new machines!
Alright, that did some good damage.
Are there more machines coming?
Yep, your friends are taking care of them. Oh, it's vulnerable. Just take it.
Nice,
Oh, good hit.
nice.
Good hit.
Oh, jeez.
Prioritize entity.
Come on then.
Take him out. Oh, he's vulnerable.
All right.
Down. Oh, you got Hawks.
Oh my God.
Machine right there. Okay, just pump him. Boom. More.
Oh, jeez.
You can do slow-mo.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh no. Miss. Got ammo.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, to your left. Oh. Oh, okay. Vulnerable. Oh, you're doing good damage. Good damage. Woo! Alright. All the corrupted machines are dead.
Oh shoot. Oh, dang it. That was my shot right there. All right, we're good. We're good.
Take out that machine gun if you can.
All right, machine guns down.
Machine gun down.
Time I've got left.
Oh, there's a machine gun right there.
Oh, take it down.
All right, bitch.
Get it. Oh, there it is. Shoot it. Got
Yeah!
it. Nice.
It's down.
Woo.
Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
Hell yeah.
Woo. Yeah, it was just about to.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Hey, good thing you got that armor, huh?
Yeah.
Otherwise-
All right.
You'd probably be dead.
All right, Hades, back to the underworld you go.
Oh. Hello there.
Hello, Neil.
Oh.
I am the architect. Could you imagine?
No. Oh.
Gaia! I'm assuming? Oh no, that's Elizabeth.
Yep.
Master Override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging Extinction Protocol.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Oh, alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the Brotherhood, that was Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep.
All I have to say is this right off the bat. I didn't know what to expect. I initially had no interest in playing this game when it first came out.
No.
Just because of like the kind of RPG elements. But now I'm very glad that I decided to play it, because this game was very good. Like, from knowing absolutely nothing about the story, well, a little bit of this, like, I knew the premise, but that was a very well made game. This comes from the same studio that did the Killzone games.
Okay.
So, this was their first time doing like an open world third person adventure type of game, and I think that they did a fantastic job. I really love the premise of the story, you know, because we've had our share of post-apocalyptic games in the past, but this took it and put a fresh coat of paint on it, and I love how it just rolled you into it, right?
Yep.
Because first, right off the bat, you're with the opening cutscene when you're with Vost or Rost or whatever his name was, and you're a baby.
Yep.
And you're introduced to like the tribal customs, and it immediately asks, "Well, how did humanity do this?" And then with the next cutscene with Aloy in the bunker, shows, "Oh, well, something happened to humanity.
Yep.
What happened to that?" And then you spend the next, I would say, several hours learning about the world in this game. It's a little slow going and stuff like that.
Yep.
You're introduced to the antagonist. It's like, okay. And then we're on a quest to get justice for Rost,
Yep.
but also Aloy's trying to find out who her mother is.
Yep.
And that's pretty much like the first, I'd say, half of the game.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. And, you know, it's like, okay, kind of going through the motions, nice little adventure story. But as soon as you hit that first lore drop
Yeah.
at Ferris
Yeah.
Ferris Industries
Yeah.
about what
What went wrong?
Zero Dawn might have been and what Operation Enduring Victory was, that's what hooked me into this game and made me not want to put this game down.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to, if we could, I would have sat down and did this entire game in one sitting because I was that invested into the story
I know.
from then.
Yeah.
And then from the reveal of what Zero Dawn really was, I was like, I just want to keep on going.
Yeah.
And like, I'm enthralled with what's going on. So the story, yeah, and I don't know about you, but that final cutscene when Aloy goes to Elizabeth's, I guess that's her home
Yeah, that was her home. That was like her final resting
place. I started to get a little teary-eyed. I was like, damn. But yeah, really great story. This game was absolutely beautiful. I mean, I didn't see that many glitches.
No.
Maybe here or there, but this game was gorgeous.
Yep.
I mean, the environments, all of the machine designs were unique and stuff like that. The gameplay definitely took some getting used to.
Yeah.
But once I figured out, like, okay, what are my strengths? How I can combat each enemy. That's another thing. Like, each enemy having its own weakness.
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of had some Division elements almost to it, huh?
Almost. Yeah.
And like certain weapons do better against other machines. Machines have certain weaknesses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once I got into it, the gameplay was pretty good. Melee, not so much. It's more of a range type of combat. But I hear that the sequel, Forbidden West,
Yeah.
improves on the melee combat a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's one thing I'm looking for. And that's another thing. Like, depending on how I proceed this game, I don't know if I would have been interested in playing the sequel. I only decided to play this because it was one of the main, like, cameo things in Astrobot.
Yeah.
But now that I finished this game, I definitely want to play the sequel.
Yeah.
Because we still have some unanswered questions, like what happened to Pharaoh?
Yep.
Are the other AIs out there still doing their own thing? And we still need to bring Gaia back online.
Yep.
So the story's not over.
No. And you know there's some DLC to Forbidden West.
Yeah, I think it's that frozen tundra that's to the north. You enter that's the DLC.
In Forbidden West? No.
Oh, in Forbidden West. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant in this game. There is DLC to this
Okay.
game. That's like the frigid north or something like that. So I might play that like off screen, like completely different.
Okay.
But yeah, David, what did you think of this game?
I liked it a lot, honestly. Again, I'm just looking for like the main leads and whatnot. Yeah, I would say that they definitely nailed the story once they dropped that first lore. Because like to me, I kind of viewed this like as a slow like D&D campaign where it's like the DM is like, oh, you go on like separate quests here and there.
Yeah,
and then
separate
all
little
of a-
quests to
and
like
then-
get to know the characters and stuff
But then
like
once
that.
you drop like the main bad and then some additional lore, like of what kind of like what's going on, then you're like, okay, now I'm a little invested. And then
Because I would argue the main bad guy isn't Hades
No.
or what's his name? The creepy cult dude.
yeah,
It was
the
Pharaoh.
champion. Yeah.
Pharaoh was the main antagonist because he caused all of this shit.
Yes.
But yeah, continue, please.
But yeah, I ended up liking the story a lot. I'm trying to think like cutscene wise, I thought it was very clean. Visually, this game was great. I can't imagine what it looked like on. I believe this came out for the PS4.
Yes, it
So-
was one of the PS4 exclusives, I believe.
Yes.
When did this game originally come out? Hold on.
15 or
Let
16,
me see.
or maybe 17. I'm not entirely sure.
When did Horizon Zero Dawn release?
Probably like 16 or 17.
February of 2017.
Oh, 17.
That's the original. No, that's
Yeah.
Forbidden West.
Right
That was
there.
2017.
Right
Oh,
there.
no. Yeah. February 2017.
Okay.
Then when did Forbidden West come out?
I think that came out during the pandemic.
Did it come out during the
Yeah,
pandemic?
because I remember there were some behind the scenes for the DLC.
Okay.
And they were still doing some stuff with the DLC, with the COVID and everything.
For sure.
But yeah, I thought this was a really solid game. I can understand why they included the whole piece in Astrobot, just because like there was a lot of people that like.
Yeah, from what I saw, this game has a really good following.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the character of Aloy I thought was very well done.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the actress hit it out of the park, the voice actress.
Mm-hmm.
And she did the mocap for her too,
Yes,
right?
yeah, she did both.
Yeah.
I believe her name is Ashley Birch.
Ashley Birch.
Her story is, because I did do some research into this,
Mm-hmm.
she was a...
Wait, Hideo Kojima?
Oh, yeah.
He was involved in this game?
Yeah, from what I saw.
Well, no wonder. It's like,
Yeah.
okay. Well, if Hideo Kojima was involved in this game,
Yeah. So, from what I can tell...
our amazing cosplayers. Okay.
Yeah, so from what I can tell, from my research, is this the... No, not yet.
No, Gorilla Babies?
She was a video game girl that had a YouTube channel, I think with her brother and her father, and she became like very famous.
And they hired her to be Aloy?
On YouTube. And then she decided to get into the voice acting gig, and I believe her first main role was playing Chloe in what's it called? Times Are Strange, I think. I'm not entirely.
Life is Strange?
Life is Strange. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she played Chloe in Life is Strange, or Rachel. I'm not entirely sure, but she played one of the characters and whatnot. Oh, hold on.
More credits, I'm assuming?
Really,
Yeah, more credits. Okay.
But yeah, then like after that was like her first like big main role, and then this, then she did Borderlands. She played Tiny Tiffany. I think that's a character.
Oh, she was Tiny Tiffany?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she played that, and then this was like her big role.
I'd
Like,
say this is probably her most iconic one.
this was her most iconic role. She invested a lot of her own personality into Aloy herself, and then I'm trying to think like who else did she want? Oh yes, you're gonna like this.
What?
She played Mel in The Last of Us Part 2.
She did?
She did. So Ashley got to kill Ashley essentially. But yes, but yeah, like she plays Mel, and then obviously she continues Aloy's story
In the second game,
in the second game and in the DLC, and now she's gonna eventually continue it in the third game, which has been confirmed.
Yep, they're working on it.
Yeah, they're working on it right now. We don't know when it's coming out, but probably late 2016, maybe 2017.
You mean 27?
27, yeah.
But we'll see. Well, yeah, I mean, I definitely cannot wait to get into Forbidden West.
Oh yeah.
Because I can definitely say that I'm a fan of this game, of this franchise now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this begs the question, because I told you, we talked about this during the playthrough, that originally they were going to make this into a TV series.
Yes.
But apparently that's been scrapped, and it's now going to be a movie. Now, would you prefer this to be a movie or a TV series? Because I don't know how you're gonna fit this story in
You would have to expand it
a
at least
movie.
In a couple. You have to expand it at least into a couple of movies.
like maybe they can do it in like a 2-hour and 15-minute movie. Maybe. But I think this would serve better as like a Netflix show or something like that.
Yeah, that's what that. I would have to agree with that too. Oh yes.
But yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and from what I also researched about Ashley, she also is part of a I think like a funny nerdy show on Apple. I forget what it's called though. I think it's like Mystic something. I don't know. You would have to look it up. But yeah, I mean, she has quite an impressive resume that rivals like a lot of like well-known like voice actors.
Well,
and
the
actresses.
rumor is that whatever they decide to do, like TV show or movie-wise, that they're gonna get her to reprise her role as Aloy. Well, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Also, like,
I mean, she is capable.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's the original character. But I also heard a lot of people saying that Kit Harington's wife would also make a good Aloy. I mean, sure, she's got the red hair.
Yeah.
She knows how to work a bow from Game of Thrones.
Yep. I don't know what she's currently doing right now. I think she might be taking a break to obviously for the kids.
Well, yeah, I mean,
because they have 2 kids now.
but I mean, she can do it.
Yeah, I know
She can definitely do it.
Trying to think like who else. I did not expect Lance Reddick to be in this game.
I know.
That
It's
was
like,
one of the big surprises for me.
is
I
it
was like,
R.I.P.?
I was like, what? I was like, Lance is in this? I'm like, okay.
Because as soon as we heard his voice, like, that's Lance.
Yeah, that's Lance.
Is
So he's in this game. He's also in Destiny 2.
Rest in peace, Lance Reddick.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lance Reddick.
Maybe.
Of course, of course, he was in the John Wick films, and the most recent John Wick spin-off movie,
Ballerina, yeah.
Ballerina, that we saw this past Friday.
Now I wonder if he'll make an appearance in the second game.
Probably, maybe, because he's still out there, and
He is.
and he still wants to find out more, essentially. And I liked his character. Like, his motive is just, I just want to find out.
He wants knowledge.
He
and
just wants knowledge.
Which I noticed is the theme of the game.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, knowledge is power, but what are the consequences of wanting all knowledge?
Yeah.
Because Pharaoh,
Yep.
like, need for knowledge and being, like, the world's savior or something like that.
Yeah.
Ended up causing the apocalypse. And also, by deleting Apollo, he
Yep.
denied the second human race the knowledge it would need to rebuild itself.
I mean, yeah.
Now, did he do that because he thought that humanity would repeat the mistakes? Or did he do that because he didn't want the second human race to realize that he was the one that destroyed the world?
Well,
I'm more
I think-
inclined to
I
think
it's
that...
both, honestly.
I'm more inclined to think that he did it out of selfishness. To make sure that no one found out that he was responsible.
I think he did it for both. I personally think he did it
It
for
is-
both. I mean, because again, like, how much you want to bet that if Elizabeth was there, she would have convinced him not to do it. Because she was the only one that he would listen to.
Because she got in his face and put him in his place.
Yeah, she was not afraid to stand up to him, and I think in his own way, he respected her for that.
Well, yeah, because he knows that without her, his company wouldn't have gotten rich. Because it was her tech that essentially reversed the effects of climate change and stuff like that. But then he got greedy and decided to go into weapons development.
Yep.
And that ended up being his downfall. And he took the entire world down with him.
Yep.
So...
And the whole time, like, he was like, but what if we did this? She's like, no. And he was like, all right. Like, she made him come to heel.
She was a boss lady.
Yeah. like a very strong like female character that would go out of her own way, not just to bring him to heel, but the entire world like to listen to her.
Yeah.
Essentially, because again, this was her tech. This was a lot of the stuff was her design. So it made. Oh, keep going. Yeah. Just
what president? Okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, it made sense for everyone to listen to her. Like even like the chairman of the Joint Chiefs is like, yeah, we got to go along with her. And we're like, some of the generals are like, well, what if we tried this and what this? She's like, nope, not gonna work.
It's inevitable.
No, it's like, no, it's not gonna work. And they're like, how are we supposed to like sell like enduring victory? Because like they know it's a lost cause, and they said like you just gotta give them false hope. And they're like, that's a war crime. I'm like, you're facing the extinction of humanity. You really want to get into war crimes at this point? Because
But man,
when that lore was dropping and we heard like, oh, the eastern sea-border has fallen, now the western sea-border has fallen, and we just kept hearing one line of defense after another just kept falling and falling
that's
and
when
falling.
we first put it together. Like, what if this
was a
delaying action to
Yes.
get Zero Dawn
Up.
up and running,
Yep.
and whatever it
To
was,
get it ready.
and whatever it was, like, okay, but then to rebuild not just humanity but all life.
Yeah.
That is trippy.
Yep.
It's like, jeez.
And the fact that it took them, well, it took Gaia 50 years,
To crack the code.
which meant that, like, Earth was a barren wasteland.
For half a century.
For
well,
at least
well,
half a-
longer than that because
Yeah, well, for half a century, and then, what was it, 250 years
of,
later
of rebuilding.
of
Yeah.
rebuilding? And then when Gaia, after 300 years, Gaia was like, alright, now it's time to, like...
Repopulate the human race.
Well, on top of that, like, regrow life on Earth,
Yeah.
essentially.
Sheesh.
Which is crazy. And then another crazy part was that Elizabeth wanted Gaia to have emotions,
Yeah.
which was like crazy in its own way. Because I'm like, that's risky for an AI.
I know, right? But
if done properly, like what Elizabeth did, then okay, that makes sense.
that
But-
makes me wonder, like, okay, what's the story gonna be like for Forbidden West? I mean, with Hades out of the way,
Yep.
like, who knows?
Pharaoh's still out there.
Well, maybe. And, well, actually, hold on. 'Cause I just remembered. Because when we went into, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for making an awesome game.
Yep.
But, remember when, Aloy got into the mountain, Gaia said that a transmission, the Frozen Wilds? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So Gaia said that she received a transmission that activated Hades. So whoever or whatever sent that transmission is still out there.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what the second game is about. Tracking down who sent that transmission.
And again, like the end of this game, they still gotta reboot. They still have to reboot Gaia.
Yeah. So that's probably the mission. To find Gaia and reboot her.
Or maybe maybe this DLC will go into that.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think, like design engineers right there.
These are just
Yeah.
All
I'm just looking for all the
the voice actors.
yeah, because now that I feel like ever since it's funny because ever since like I got into Critical Role, I'm starting to recognize more and more and more voice actors in the industry.
So- oh, that's Matt.
I was like,
oh,
oh,
that's
Liam.
Liam.
I was like, oh, there's Taliesin, there's Sam. You know he did Rex in Yu-Gi-Oh? Sam?
Raptor?
Yeah,
Rex Raptor?
Yep, and a couple other voices too.
The first version of Rex Raptor, or when they changed his voice?
A couple times.
Okay.
Yeah, but he was part of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, the original series.
It's like, oh, that's Troy Baker. And stuff like
Right
that.
there, it's like, oh, there's Laura. I was like, oh, right there. Don't see Marisha too much because I can't remember when she started to give like bigger roles. Essentially, I know she's done some stuff and whatnot, but I haven't done like too much like research into that. All I know is that she's done some work, but not as big as some of the other ones. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And then of course, Matt, he does,
Of course, Matt. Yeah.
Leon, and some of the other iconic voices, including some TV, some animated shows for Netflix.
Beforehand, the music to this game, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, before we talk about what we're thinking about doing next, overall, I'm gonna give this game a solid 9 out of 10. Well done.
I would give this a 9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah, I cannot wait to get my hands on Forbidden West, and we'll most likely do that for the channel. Not next, because we have a plethora of other games coming out soon.
Yes.
But we'll probably touch this.
Oh, yeah, okay, here we go.
Oh, yeah, Ashley Birch.
Yep. Right
I'm
there.
looking.
Lance Reddick.
Josh Keaton
Josh
as Vaughn.
Keaton's in there, right there. Right there.
Lloyd Owen
Lloyd,
as Pharaoh. Oh, okay.
Right there.
Tim Beckham.
Lily, right there. Not seeing anyone else. Right there, great.
Teresa Brooks.
Right there. Kristen, as the focus. Right there.
Lloyd Owen.
Right there.
I'm not seeing anybody that I recognize.
No, I'm not seeing anybody either. I mean, I could be wrong. Right there, Russell. Right there, Glenn Reed. Right there. Right there as well. Right there. I'm not seeing Tim Beckett, James McCraw, Sasha McCraw. Right there as well. Right there.
Additional voices.
Okay, here we go. Right there.
These are probably background voices.
Probably. I'm not.
Yuri Lalo? Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, David Shaw Parker. Okay. All voices. Okay.
And these are the Frozen Wilds cast.
Right there. Oh, Robbie Damon is in
Kissy Jones? Okay.
Okay. Emily Rose? Okay. I think right there. Oh, Jennifer Hale's in this.
Where? Jennifer Hale?
Yeah, Jennifer Hale.
Okay.
Again. Andrew Garner, Richard Neal. Right there.
I love me some Jennifer Hale.
Yeah.
Motion capture. Oh, she didn't do the mocap. Amanda something or other did.
No, she was there.
Oh, okay.
There were a few other people down there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. There is right there as well.
And
Okay,
that's
so
it,
so there were some people that we recognized.
Yeah, cool.
Not too many though. I did not see any people from Critical Role though.
Tis true.
This was a separate game. They might introduce some in the next game.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So yeah, 9 out of 10. You gave it a 9 out of 10.
I would give it.
This is definitely up there with one of the best PlayStation games made, PlayStation exclusives. For sure. As I said, looking forward to playing the second game. When we're gonna touch it, most likely next year.
Yeah.
Like maybe around the same time, like the summertime or something like that. But we'll see. But as far as what we have coming up next,
yes.
David convinced me we're gonna revisit an updated version of a game that we did before. I'm sure you guys would be able to guess because it coincides with a certain HBO TV show that just came out recently.
That just ended.
That just ended. So we decided to touch on that again, but the remastered version of it. And we'll replay it and give our thoughts about comparing and contrast and stuff like that. So that'll take us a good while.
Yes.
And I think that'll take us right into the first, my first big anticipated game of the year. That'll be one Metal Gear
Yep.
Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Yep.
And that'll probably take us into the holiday stretch.
Yeah.
Where we have...
It'll take us into October.
Yeah, which we got Ghost of Yote.
On my birthday. Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it comes
coming
out on your birthday.
it
Happy
comes on-
birthday, dude.
What a hell of a birthday present.
Yeah, Ghost of Yote. We got Pokemon's Legends ZA.
I
We got
know.
a new Call of Duty coming out. We got this Digimon game that I'm very intrigued about.
Mm-hmm.
What else is coming out? I have a whole list.
Yeah.
Oh, also, maybe by the time we finish that stuff, we'll know what the game of the year is.
Yes.
And depending on what the game of the year is,
Yeah.
we'll play that. David is certain that it's going to be...
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
it's a really good game as far as I hear, so...
Yes.
Do you think any other game is going to touch it?
Maybe Metal Gear, maybe Ghost 2, depending on how it does. Because remember, Ghost of Tsushima had to compete with The Last of Us Part 2.
Tis true. And, I mean... Sucker Punch knows how to make it its
Yeah,
game.
Sucker Punch knows how to make good games.
And if it's even, like,
As
good, if not better, than Ghost of Tsushima...
yeah, then
That
Kingdom
could-
Come, that Kingdom Come might be in trouble.
You really think Metal Gear will...
Maybe.
Give it a
depending-
run?
Maybe.
I mean, it's just a remake, essentially,
I
but...
know, but
If the gameplay is better, I mean, it already looks fantastic
yep.
on the Metal Gear engine. But if the combat and the gameplay are much better,
Yep.
then sure, for sure. I mean, it's a remake of my favorite game of all time.
Yep.
One of the best video games, if you ask me, of all time. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, and we finally got a Resi 9 trailer.
That's right.
We did.
It's coming out in February.
Yep.
So, I cannot wait. And the main character is the daughter of a character from Outbreak,
Which is surprising.
which I never thought that the Outbreak games were canon until
No, they were always canon.
I think they became canon like not right away,
No.
but like a few years afterwards.
Yeah.
Like Capcom came out and said, "Oh yeah, they're canon." So,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, so we got the Resi 9 trailer. We finally got Witcher 4 gameplay
Well,
a
that's
little
more
bit.
of a tech demo, really.
I know, but
I don't expect that to come out for
at
at
least
least another
year.
or longer. And then we got GTA 5.
Yep.
But that's next year though.
That is
still,
that is next year.
that's gonna be a beast on its own.
Yep.
Because
Because you know those Rockstar games can get
question
long.
for you, David.
What?
What happens if GTA 6 is $100? Would you still get it?
Honestly,
Because it's GTA 6.
honestly, dude, I would wait for you to play it. I want to see a full run through of this game.
Well, I
I
mean,
know.
you didn't play GTA 5 for its story.
No.
You jumped straight into the multiplayer.
Yes.
So, I mean,
Because, I mean, to be honest, I really didn't give, two shits about the story in 5 and whatnot. But then, because, like, I never really got into stories that Rockstar came out with, besides, like, maybe...
Red Dead Redemption.
Besides, like, Red Dead Redemption, and the Max Payne games.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're remaking those games in a bundle, by the
Yeah,
way.
I
All
know.
3 of them.
But it wasn't until I played... I mean, Red Dead Redemption, I mean, yeah, sure. I played it, I liked it a lot. But then I played Red Dead 2, and I was like, okay, now they know how to make a good story. If they can make GTA 6 as good as Red Dead 2, if not better...
Red
Then
Dead 2 for me is one of the greatest games ever made.
Yeah, that's like
I'd say
one of my masterpiece games.
It's like top 3, I want to say.
I would give it a top 5.
I
Honestly.
was top 3. It's definitely one of my top 3.
Yeah. But
And
yeah.
you
like-
already know what my number 1 is. Is that Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah. So yeah, like ever since Red Dead 2 came out, like I'm now convinced, like, okay, Rockstar can make single player, can make a really good story, and whatnot. So
I mean,
if GTA 6 has that kind of caliber story,
it looks
then
like it because
it
it
looks
doesn't.
like it, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's goofy or over the top
No.
like GTA 5 was.
Yeah.
It looks more grounded and serious. But well, it still has like GTA elements like over the top characters.
Yes.
But it looks like the two mains that you'll play
Yep.
will have a relationship, and it'll be like some sort of like Bonnie and Clyde type of stuff.
Yes.
Something tells me like they're gonna play with our emotions with that one. But it's gonna be
Maybe.
awesome, and I cannot wait to play it.
But yeah, I would have to see a full run through of that game to
I mean, that game already looks
to
amazing.
buy it and whatnot.
Ugh. But yeah, I mean, we're getting into that busy season where all these new games are coming out,
Yep.
and we cannot wait. And of course, we have some classic games that we want to touch on. I originally wanted to play something for Halloween, but because
I know Ghost and Pokemon are
coming out in October,
No,
I don't know.
We can't do it. We can't do it anymore.
Damn.
So I'm like,
I had two games that I was going back and forth for Halloween. One that I could do really quickly, and the other I want to, sort of really quickly, but it's a bit longer. And it fits, both of them fit the Halloween theme type very well. But I mean, Ghost 2 and
no,
Pokemon.
no, there's no way.
Yeah.
There's absolutely.
Speaking
no
of, I'm
way.
getting it for the original Switch. I'm not buying the Switch 2 just yet.
Oh, okay.
It's too damn expensive,
No.
man. But yeah. Those are the game. A ton of games coming out.
Yeah.
All of them are gonna be hopefully really good.
Yes.
I'm actually very excited to play that new Digimon game too. Because I've never played like a full-fledged Digimon game before.
Yeah.
I think, like, I can't name off the top of my head
No.
that, like, the definitive Digimon game, you know? Well, it's always been hard for, like, Digimon games to,
Yeah.
I'd say, well, not really. They over had niche audience,
Yeah.
but not like that mainstream one, you know? Because it's always been outclassed by Pokemon
Yes.
and stuff like that. But I'm very intrigued.
Oh, you're gonna like this. It was just announced. Indie's getting DLC.
I saw that.
Yes, I was like, I don't know if James wants to touch on that.
Nah. Usually when DLC comes out, unless I really want to, I probably won't touch it.
I mean, the DLC for this game and Forbidden West, they add to the story.
Yeah.
Like,
so-
and they set up each game, the next game, essentially. Like, if that's like the DLC that I would pay extra. Because if it sets it up properly, it's sort of like, oh, like, you have some unanswered questions, after this game, after the main game, okay, we'll throw you a little carrot, we'll string you along a little bit, we'll let you eat some of the carrot, and then, oh, you gotta wait for the second game. Like, that's what I feel like the DLCs for these games are, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, because I heard that the DLC from Forbidden West, it's like, okay, like, you kind of get like, all right, like, we completed like some unanswered stuff from the second game, and now we're just waiting for the third game, essentially.
Well, we might be getting it soon.
Because again, they've said that they are working on it,
They are.
and so we'll probably see a trailer maybe towards the end of the year.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe, or maybe next year. Probably at the Game Awards next year again.
They also said that they're working on the next Jedi game, which
Yes.
I'm very much looking forward to. Also heard that they're still working on the Knights of the Old Republic remake.
I have no idea when that game is.
Well,
Like, because I
They
heard
they
that
announced it and then they said, "Oh, it got dropped."
it got dropped, but then someone else picked
Picked
it
it
up.
back up.
and they're
working on
they're
it.
slowly but surely, and I'm like,
First of all, they need to do that game right.
they have to.
Cause, well, number one, like they need to clean up because some of the level up and points distribution between you and the characters was a little bit wonky in the old game. For me, like what made it work was the story, not necessarily the gameplay. It was the story that made that game awesome.
Yep.
So if they could keep the story the same, polish up maybe like some side quests here or there, but redo how the gameplay works.
Yep.
Kind of like what they did with Final Fantasy VII remakes.
Yeah.
Where it was more hack and slash, but still you can like activate your RPG elements and abilities in like a separate menu. Alright, yeah, do it like that. And also, I've been hearing like a little debate between fans of the game. On one hand, they still want you, the character, to be a silent protagonist.
Yeah.
But the other half wants the protagonist to be voice, a la Captain Shepard from like Mass Effect games. Like you choose what you want to say, and then your character says it like voice actor wise.
Okay, but here's the thing. Would you also get the? Because I know that. Can you design? Because I forget in KOTOR, could you design your own character? Or
Yes.
No? Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
Your
you
character
swap, like your genders and everything, customize it. Okay. So
you could you could pick your race, your gender, like your facial features and all that stuff. So yeah, I fully expect. Oh, you know what would be really cool? Like if they had, depending on what like human race and gender you choose, that changes your voice actor. Like if your character is African American or black, their voice changes. But then if your character is like Hispanic looking or Asian, their voice is different. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I don't think they'll do that though.
No.
Because whatever, like in Mass Effect, whatever design you chose, Shepard.
Yeah.
His voice was still the same.
Yeah, their voice.
The only difference was, alright, if it's a male Shepard, male voice. If it's a female Shepard, female voice.
Yep.
Same voice actor and stuff like that. Actors, you know. But, I don't know. Personally, I could care less. I just want the game.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
we're gamers that we can care less about like small details. I mean, sure, we'll nitpick it and whatnot, but we just want to play the game.
And if it just want to be fun.
Yeah, fun.
Also,
and also honest.
Also, they did get what's her name? This voice actor. The female Jedi. What was her name? Oh. Hold on. Oh, shoot.
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh, that's a Titan.
Silence is the true villain. Well, it's hard to get him in the third game, so because the actor is passed away.
Yep.
Oh, Bastila, because they got Bastila's voice actress to reprise her role, which means Should all of the voice actors reprise their role?
Uh,
Congratulations on defeating Hades and protecting Gaia's dream of a Earth reborn. The state of the world has been restored just before the looming shadows, prior to the final battle of Meridian. You keep all loot and experiences for playthrough. Additional new game plus has been unlocked. Yada yada yada. A new game loadout. You're welcome. Thank you for making an awesome game. Ah.
and
All right.
Was there? Oh, the new quest,
The looming shadow.
So is that like the frozen?
Go to the Sun Palace.
Okay. Oh, it's. I guess you can walk there. I guess.
Good. Are we not done yet? Hold on, let me go to the main quest.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, I get to replay it. Okay.
What do you mean?
This allows me to replay it.
Okay.
If I wanted to.
But why?
If I wanted to.
Okay.
Alright, whatever. Alright, but I think we'll end it right here then. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the Brotherhood, thank you for joining us on this epic adventure. Excellent game. I love this game.
Yep.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us once again. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button, subscribe, share what you saw. And if you'd like to follow us on Instagram, links are in the description below.
Please do make sure you guys continue to stay safe, stay healthy, get your vaccines, get your boosters, wear a mask, wash your hands, do all your hygiene stuff. Most importantly, make smart decisions, especially when exploring the wild.
And we are out of here.